Chord of the Rings recap June 30th. Chord started off this stream by talking about the next patch that's coming to the game. Update 36.1 will not arrive next week, but it's pretty safe to say that the week after we should be getting update 36.1, and it's not going to be a massive patch, but one of the main things that Chord actually talked a bit about was loot boxes might get a loot update, and we might get an article that will show what exactly is in the loot boxes. So Chord said that he's working on an article page that will come around the time when the patch will be released. Next up, he talked about soundtracks for Lotro, and I know a lot of people like the soundtracks from the Lotro game. Chord said that they've been lagging behind on releasing these soundtracks, but they're working on it right now. Update 32 soundtrack just went live on YouTube, and over the coming weeks, Cordovan will release further updates and their soundtracks to their YouTube channel. That's where it's going to be, on the Lotro official YouTube channel. So if you want to listen to Lotro soundtracks, make sure to check out the Lotro YouTube channel. Chord also went over the patch that we got this week, update 36.0.2, and he looked at all the patch notes. And of course, the biggest patch note this week was the Delving's lag fix. Now the question is, has there been an improvement to lag overall? I think honestly, to me, it feels better than before. Obviously, now and then you might get some lag, but honestly, my time spent playing the game since that fix, I can't really recall any time where the lag was really bad. So it certainly seems like the Delving's lag fix has improved the performance, but there's still gonna be lag. But they have people working on it for the next 2 quarters, I believe Cordovan said. So there's dedicated people looking for ways to fix lag. So hopefully we get more fixes like this in the future. Cordovan also mentioned how they did this patch on an unusual day. They patched it on Tuesday this week, and the reason for this was because they implemented this lag fix, and in case it broke anything, and them patching on Tuesday would mean that if there was something horribly wrong with this lag fix that would break the game, they would still have time to fix it before the week was over. And a quick reminder of the Magic the Gathering code that you can redeem in the Lotro Store. Lotro MTGO 2023 is the code you want to put into the store. If you haven't already, you get free items, and the items you can get are a Samwise Loyal Attendant that you can put in the garden of your house. You get a Samwise Portrait Frame. There's a Universal Toolkit, as well as a Writing Skill that you can get. So free items, once per account, why not get it? If you haven't already, make sure to use the code and redeem your free items. Another quick reminder, the Midsummer Festival ends after this weekend. This is the final weekend you can run Midsummer Festival and do content there. And the festival will end on July 5th, 3 AM server time, so through July 4th. We also had a bit of Lotro Store news. I should quickly mention that we were supposed to see the new Lotro Store on Bullroarer this week, but because of a technical issue, this got postponed, so maybe next week we'll get to see what the new store looks like. But some news from the Lotro Store regardless. Healer's carry-alls and instrument carry-alls are now in the Lotro Store. So if you need somewhere to store all your instruments or all your healing potions or any potions of any kind, then these carry-alls are now available in the Lotro Store. And some summer sales, I believe they will last through July 9th. So you have a little bit over a week to get these items if you want. The Gundabad expansion is 25% off. The War of the Three Peaks expansion is 50% off, and Mordor and Minas Morgul is 75% off. Hey! Hey you! Yeah, you! What do you want? You enjoy my content and you want to support me? Fine, I'll show you how you can do it. I would really appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. You can also support me through my Ko-fi homepage. If you're playing or looking to play Lord of the Rings online, there is one place you need to be. The Ghyniverse is a Discord server created for the community of the players of Lord of the Rings Online. The server is getting close to 7,000 members, and in this server you'll find tons of helpful information. There's monthly giveaways, easy access to patch notes, you can keep up with my YouTube videos, my streams. If you're a streamer, you can ask for the streamer role and you can announce your streams in the other stream channel. There are discussion channels for pretty much everything, every class, monster players. But the best thing about this server is probably the Gearing Resources tab, where you can find anything from trait lines for every class, every build. There are stat goals, where you can find out what stats you should aim for on your characters. Really helpful information about drop rates from instances, as well as screenshot from all the new loot that appears in the game. If you enjoy Lotro, you should definitely consider joining this server, and hopefully I'll see you in Middle-earth. If you were part of the Ghyniverse already, you might have noticed that another tab appeared at the top, the LFF server. This server is a brand new server that I created, the LFF Ghyniverse. In this server, you can select which servers you want to keep up with, and once you select your server, say you select Arkenstone, you will see the LFF, the kinship advertisement, looking for kinship and trade channels, and there's also voice channels if people want to use those. The LFF channel is basically a looking for fellowship channel where people can post if they need players for the runs, and this way people don't have to be logged into the game to see the chat, they can just instead get a notification on their Discord. There's also a kinship advertisement page where kins can post their kinship advertisement and have people join their kins, and you can also post in the looking for kinship chat if you're looking for a kinship, but make sure to take a look in the kinship advertisement first and look through all the kin to find a suitable kin for you. There's also a trade channel if people want to buy or sell stuff that you can use. Hopefully you'll consider joining this server to bring the community even more together, not just in the game, but also outside of the game.